I guess you could say, kind of snowballed from several things. I was let go with the other vice president for my job 13 years, and I spent 6 months in jail for a violation of a protective order. Actually, it was 3 months in jail. I got a 6-month sentence. So I was separated from my wife, and I never moved back home. So consequently, I'm unemployed. I'm going through a divorce, and I'm staying at someone's house right now because I don't go back to my house in Guilford. And I got stopped by a Shelton police officer for driving under the influence. I was drinking. So I lost my license for a year. And I was sentenced to a 6-month suspended sentence. So I got put on probation for 18 months, and I had to do 15 classes at the Morris Foundation. Quite honestly, it wasn't doing me any good because I guess I was in kind of a depressed state over everything that was going on, and I still kept drinking. So probation sent me to rehab for 25 days up at Rushford. And I fought it, and finally I just said, the heck with it, let's do it. It can't hurt. So I went through 25 days of rehab, and then probation wanted me to go to the men's group here, which is 1 day a week on a Tuesday, and attend classes here to keep my sobriety. And it's been very good for me because you get to hear a lot of other people's stories and find out how they're coping with similar situations or whatever, because in one way, shape, or form, I think pretty much everybody that's in the group is going through similar things like I am. I can honestly say it's been extremely educational. I learned a lot about substance abuse. Learned a lot about, I wouldn't say interpersonal skills, but dealing with personal problems that you might be having difficulty coping with. So it's been quite eye-opening, I like it. I've come here to groups that I didn't even have to come to sometimes, just to, talk or, get information or ask questions. Accompanying this, I go to AA meetings 4 times a week, and that helps too. Some of them I like, some of them I don't, but I have a sponsor, and I pretty much am buckled down to just going to the meetings that he goes to, because I don't have a license, so I can't drive to my own. So it's certainly been a learning experience, something that I would never do again. At first, I didn't really like it. I guess I was in a bit of denial, and the counselors here pretty much taught me how to cope with that and how to get out of that particular stage. That's about it. That's what brought me here and why I'm here right now. I don't get around too easily. I walk a lot. And that's really, without having my license, is what pretty much is a big stepping stone for me in getting a job, because I can't get out regularly to interviews or, as soon as you pull up to a place and they see that someone else is driving and you're the interviewee, they ask what's wrong. Yeah. And if I get employment, that means then I got to go to Human Resources and ask them to sign a waiver for a work permit, and that's not going to go over too big. Go to AA meetings or NA meetings or whatever your drug of choice is to beat it, because as soon as you stop, and I've heard it from more than one person, as soon as you stop going to meetings, it doesn't take too long before you relapse again, and you're back in the same boat. But I can tell you one thing, I'll never drink and drive again, because this was definitely not worth it.
very difficult.
Definitely not
I
worth it.
realize.
Costing me my marriage, or so it looks, and you know, it's costing me from becoming gainfully employed again because I have no means to get there, you know, so it's certainly been an experience that I wouldn't wish on anybody.
We're going to hope for